We're back with a Fox News alert. U.S. Embassy staff evacuated in Sudan as violence rages in the war-torn country, killing hundreds and forcing thousands more to flee for their lives. Former CIA analyst Laura Ballman joins us now with her take. Laura, thanks for being here. Just for folks waking up watching the country of Sudan unraveling, why does it matter to us? What's at stake there?
Good morning. Well, I think it shows that the United States is brave enough to send an ambassador. This is the first time we've had a U.S. ambassador in Sudan in 25 years. So the fact that we even showed up, we suited up, we showed up, is a great thing for our reputation. I would say that it sounds so far is that unlike Afghanistan, it's been an orderly evacuation. Obviously, this is an incredibly different situation, much smaller, but there are some tactical challenges that appear to have been managed well, and I think that's great. But it is a dicey situation, and the poor people on the ground, it's scary. The civilians are caught between two warring generals who basically were on the same side until 2 years ago. So we're going to watch fast-moving operations.
Yeah, we will. We showed up, that's true, but so have China and Russia. And that's the story of our moment right now, spheres of influence attempting to shape the future, no doubt.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, look, we're in proxy wars all over the world with Russia and China right now. That's for sure. The Wagner Group, which has been active in Ukraine, also has been active in Sudan. That's absolutely true. Yeah. The United States, we're going to keep showing up. We're not backing down.
Well, a place where we're going to need to show up is against the Communist Chinese. And there are new reports from U.S. leaks that China is building cyber weapons that would hack enemy satellites, meaning ours. And when you think, you know this, Laura, so much of our offensive and defensive capabilities, militarily and in the intelligence field, are based on communications and satellites, the ability to have information in real time and communicate. The Chinese seem to be targeting that, meaning if we were to ever be in a conflict, they turn the lights out. They turn the ability for us to talk to each other. How serious is this?
It's serious, but at this point, we are still ahead. That's the good news. Space is a new frontier. I mean, all of those sci-fi movies we watched as kids, they're coming true. It's not just cyber. Cyber is a big part of it. As the leak that we're talking about showed, Russia is absolutely emphasizing not just hacking into our cyber communications between satellites, but also looking for brand new ways to dominate in this new battle space. The thing is, it's not just cyber. I mean, we're talking, there's a company in the United States right now that has developed a technology that's basically, it's a big claw, like a claw, like you see in the in a fair game where the claw comes down and it picks up the toys. They're actually doing that to space satellites. That's what we're trying to do. So it's we are ahead also, not just because of our innovation and our ability to create new things, but also because we, thanks to SpaceX, collaborating with NASA, we can now launch satellites cheaper. We can launch them faster. And so the goal right now is to keep that margin ahead of China.
Yeah, for sure. You're right. Wars on the ground will be determined by who controls the skies, not conventionally, but up in outer space. China's certainly trying to supplant us in that realm. Laura Ballman, thanks for your time and for your service. We appreciate it.